Hey there, YouTube land. And today was today. My birthday package came in. So we waited over a month for this to come. And actually, my better half, she was pretty much yelling at Zavi for most of this day, trying to figure out what was going on. Luckily, we had thought it was lost, and it came in today. So I haven't got to look in it yet. I've got it opened. I haven't looked in, so you guys are going to see it when I do. It's kind of banged up when I got it, so we're going to hope that everything turned out okay. And let's try and do one at a time. And okay, start with the oh wow, this is the the Hammer collection. It's 21 disc collector's set. So we've got a Christopher Lee and like a cross type symbol on that side. There's like the back, and of course we got I think that's Valerie Leon from Blood from the Mummy's Tomb. So we're gonna open this up and look at the inside of it because it's freaking awesome looking. I don't have a lot of Hammer movies in my collection. I got like 2 Blu-rays. 3 actually, Vampire Lovers, Dracula Prince of Darkness, and Frankenstein Created Woman. So you look on the top of this here, you can see it's got the Hammer thing. It says from the vaults of the legendary Hammer films comes 21 classic movies. The cream of Hammer's horror, science fiction, and fantasy productions. It's got some decent special features, 5 other commentaries on here, exclusive commentary from Nanny as well, with cast and crew, feature documentary on the Death of Hammer, Blood from the Mummy's Tomb featurette, stills galleries, illustrated booklet. So let's get this opened up. So when you open it up, kind of comes up like this. You get the booklet right here, and next up we have these. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, these here cards. So we got cards. So we got a Dracula Prince of Darkness card, Blood from the Mummy's Tomb, Quatermass in the Pit. For some reason, everybody keeps saying Quatermass. It's a common misconception, actually. Oh, nice. The reptile. Kind of like, I think that one's kind of like darker. I hope you guys can see it. But it's really, really cool looking. The classic 1 Million BC poster, and Frankenstein Created Woman. So the booklet has like some really kind of cool like pictures and writing on it. There's Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee, the faces of Hammer basically. There's a still from Frankenstein Created Woman. I don't think it's actually in the film. It's kind of those publicity stills. It's like a picture with a little synopsis of each film here. Oh man, we gotta look at this. So I've been lining this up for a very long time. My good friend actually Parson Burger showed it off on his channel to kind of give me an idea of what was coming. So it comes up like that. So we're gonna go one book at a time so we can actually see it. So first book. And as I watch these and stuff again, I'll actually probably do some reviews on these. So it's got a picture from Rasputin, and we got a picture of Ursa Andress from She. So this is book 1, and it starts off with it's got like the movies on there listed, by the way. But we have She with Ursa Andress. Of course, the classic The Nanny. That's Betty Davis. Hammer did some really good psychological thrillers. Dracula Prince of Darkness. How cool to have that one on here as well. One of my favorites is Plagued Zombies. I think that's one of their creepiest films, and just that nightmare sequence is just. And Rasputin the Mad Monk, I really love that one as well. There's so much good stuff in this stuff on this here. So that's the first 5 films. The second one has the beautiful Raquel Welch on it, and very creepy reptile on the back. So we got 5 more films here. We have the reptile. I love this thing. And of course, The Witches with, I think it's Joan Fontaine, not sure. 1,000,000 Years BC with Raquel Welch. The Viking Queen. I don't remember this one very well, but I really, really want to rewatch that one. I love their adventure movies that they do. They don't do enough of them. Didn't do enough of them for me. And Frankenstein Created Woman. So that's the second one. There's a lot of movies here. Next up, we have can't remember which movie that's from now. But on the back, I do know it's Andrew Keir, so I'm guessing that's a Quatermass movie. Yep. Start off with Quatermass in the Pit. Next up is Vengeance of She, which I'm guessing the cover is from. The She films are okay. They're not some of their best films, but they're good time wasters. The Devil Rides Out is one I really want to rewatch. Prehistoric Women has some extremely beautiful women in it. And of course, my favorite Dracula film of all time, Scars of Dracula. Love that picture too. These truly are some of the great films. And the last book is book 4. As you can see, it's David Prowse as Frankenstein. That's a Frankenstein monster, actually. And on the back, we have Natasha Kinski. Well, kind of like being in the Sacrifice Spread Eagle thing. And so there's 6 on this one. We start off with the horror of Frankenstein. Then there's a Valerie Leon looking extremely fetching in Blood from the Mummy's Tomb. Then the one I've been wanting to see since I saw it back when I was a kid, Straight Into Morning. It's a psychological thriller that Hammer played those. Extremely interested in. Fear in the Night, Peter Cushing. Demons in the Mines is another one that I really want to rewatch. Of course, the classic To the Devil a Daughter, the last Hammer film. So each one of these has like features. A lot of these have features on them. So basically, if you look on the side here, I didn't notice this before, but so with the horror of Frankenstein, you got a feature-length commentary with Jimmy Sangster. You got an interview with Ron Carlson. On Blood from the Mummy's Tomb, there's interviews with Valerie Leon and Christopher Wicking, Radio Spot Stills Gallery. On Straight Into Morning, we get a commentary with Rita Tushing. With Fear in the Night, we get a commentary with Jimmy Sangster and a trailer. With Demons in the Mind, we get a full-length commentary with Peter Sykes, Christopher Wicking, and Virginia Worthall, and a trailer. On To the Devil a Daughter, we get To the Devil, The Death of Hammer, a documentary featuring director Peter Sykes, Roy Skaggs, the 2 main screenwriters, actors Christopher Lee, Honor Blackman, and David Anthony, and also an interview with Eddie Powell on a trailer. So that's a lot of stuff on there. So we'll put that one back in. We'll go through the features as we're putting them back in. On book 3, we have trailer. And for Scars Dracula, we have the extras of the full-length commentary featuring Roy Wood Baker and Christopher Lee. This 4 has most of the features on it. Book 4, I mean. On this one here, we have the trailer. We have an interview with Raquel Welch and Ray Harryhausen. That's going to be interesting. We're really big Ray Harryhausen fans in this house. You actually have the documentary there. I'll put out. There's another feature, commentary on the Nanny by Jimmy Sangster. There's a 57-minute documentary on Dracula Prince of Darkness called The Many Faces of Christopher Lee. So I'm not sure if that was on my other Blu-rays there or not, but I want to check that out. So the book goes through like just a bunch of stuff on here on Hammer on the different films. It tells you the year that the movie was done, print photography, and was released. Just some pretty amazing stuff. And I'm a huge Hammer fan, so this is something that's been a want for me for a long time. For many years, my dad would talk about growing up and going to the theater and watching Hammer films, and what a big deal it was to him. And it became a big deal to me, even though I was a young kid. It was a way for me to actually connect with my dad long before I actually got to spend much time around my dad. So it's going to be a source of pride for me to actually show this to my dad for the first time, where he's such a big Hammer fan. It's going to be a big deal. So 21 disc set, guys. 21 films, Hammer Films. Just one of the greatest companies of all time that ever put out movies, and they really revolutionized the way that filmmaking, Gothic filmmaking, was done for years to come. And afterwards, there would be another little revolutionary company that would come around, and it would do Gothic as well, and it would be AIP, because he would just get the right star. And star, his name would be Vincent Price, and damn, this looks sexy. So this is 6 Gothic Tales. So here we go, guys. We're going to open this up. It has The Fall of the House of Usher, The Pit and the Pendulum, Tales of Terror, The Raven, The Haunted Palace, Tomb of Ligeia, and the exclusive 200-page hardcover book, 6 Gothic Tales by Edgar Allan Poe. So first off, I'm going to just open this up. It's a nice sturdy box. It's not one of those thin boxes that you see on some, when you get some sets, you know, the boxes are really thin. So first off, you can actually slide this here thing off. It's just a wraparound thing. And so we'll take the movies one at a time. And these are all done in regular Arrow cases. All the features that would be on any of these, if they were put separately, are all on here. But so that's amazingly cool stuff. So first off, we have Fall of the House of Usher, with of course Vincent Price. It has Vincent Price. Got some basically presentation of the feature, transfer from original film elements, BMGM. We got audio commentary with director, producer Roger Corman, Legend of Legend, an interview with director and former Corman apprentice Joe Dante, interview with the author and horror Gothic expert Jonathan Rigby, fragments of the House of Usher, a specially commissioned video essay by critic and filmmaker David Carnes, examining Corman's films in relation to the Poe stories, archival interview with Vincent Price, original trailer, reversible sleeve featuring original and newly commissioned artwork. So this is the newly commissioned artwork by Graham Humphreys. The original artwork, and that's the disc in here, is the how cool looking House of Usher. Love the way that looks. Love the smell of new box sets. So, next up is Pit and the Pendulum. Kind of special features on this one. We got an audio commentary with Roger Corman, audio commentary by critic Tim Lucas. He does great audio commentaries. Behind the Swinging Blade. What's that? Okay, a new documentary on the making of Pit and the Pendulum featuring Roger Corman, Barbara Steele, Victoria Price, Vince Price's daughter, and more. New, more added TV. There's added TV sequences. Shot in 1968 to pad out the film for a longer TV slot. Well, the scene features star Luana Anders. An Evening with Edgar Allan Poe. Vincent Price does a 52 minutes long where he reads a selection of Poe's classic stories before a live audience, including Telltale Heart, The Sphinx, The Cask of Amontillado, and The Pit and the Pendulum. And original trailers. Of course, there's reversible artwork, so let's check it out here. So you can see that there. And the original artwork is probably what I'm going to change it to, actually. That's actually really, really nice art. I like that way better. That's the original. That's new artwork. That's original. Original is way better in that case. I would love to see them put out another edition, kind of like Scream Factory did with theirs. I got the Scream Factory edition, and it's really good of the ones that they did. But I'm not going to lie, this is extremely, extremely impressive, way above what I've seen done. This is probably one of the sexiest covers that I've seen. I really, really love this cover. Edgar Allan Poe's Tales of Terror, and just amazing. We've got the director. Oh, the directors! I love those. Okay, first with isolated music and effects tracks, we got an hour-long documentary on Roger Corman from the directors, which is cool. Kim Newman on Edgar Allan Poe. Well, we got Cats and Horror Films, a critic and novelist, and Cats, critic, novelist, and cats on film, blogger, and Bilson talks about the genre's contributions. There's a Black Cat, a short 1993 short film done by Rob Green, original theatrical trailer. And let's see the artwork on this one. So it's very much like the Dell adaptation of it, but I prefer the new artwork on this one here. I really am a big fan of that art. So next up we have The Raven. Again, very cool artwork. We have Vincent Price and this one, Peter Lorre, Boris Karloff. Okay, we have The Two-Face of Peter Lorre, a 61-minute biography on Peter Lorre. Nice. Richard Matheson, storyteller, an interview with the legendary novelist and screenwriter. Corman's comedy of Poe, and the interview with Roger Corman about Making the Raven. The Trick, a short film about Rival Magicians by Rob Green. I got to see this guy's stuff. Reversible sleeve featuring artwork commissioned by Vladimir Zemikov, who did this here. The original artwork is actually very interesting too. Neat. The Raven. I'm a really big fan of this one here. My stomach is rumbling. Just ate. I'm not hungry. The fifth film in this collection is The Haunted Palace. I remember this one. Actually, this really isn't Edgar Allan Poe. This is kind of more. This is supposed to be kind of H.P. Lovecraftian. We have on here isolated music and effects track, optional English subtitles, audio commentary by Vincent Price biographer David Delval, and writer Jarek Bottalo. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Kim Newman on H.P. Lovecraft to look at the relationship between Lovecraft and cinema. A Change of Poe, an interview with Roger Corman. Of course, he tried to make this seem like an Edgar Allan Poe story, but it was actually a H.P. Lovecraft, and it wasn't the name then. That's pretty cool looking art on that one. I'm not sure which one to use. It's very colorful. I like the art there. There's some really nice artwork done in these sets. So, the last movie, definitely at least, is the classic Trilogia with a very, very kind of a 60s, early 70s kind of mod type cover. So on this one, of course, we have the audio commentary. We have two audio commentaries, one with Roger Moore and one with star Elizabeth Shepard. On new interviews with cast members, including Paul Myersberg, first assistant director David Tringham, clapper loader Bob Jordan, composer Kenneth V. Jones, original trailer, a newly commissioned artwork by the Twins of Evil. So wherever the Twins of Evil are, that's pretty cool art. And let's look at the interior artwork. Of course, it's the classic cat one. The evil cat. Cat's reading. 6 Arrow videos right there. Now comes the book. The big thing that you want to get this set for, aside from its fantastic movies and awesomely cool box. It's a pretty sturdy box full, I guess. So this is 6 Gothic Tales by Edgar Allan Poe. You open it up, and it just starts with some really cool stuff. You have Fall House of Usher, House is a Monster by Tim Lucas. So we'll have some amazing artwork like that. There'll be some things on for each film, and then it gets into this. This is when it gets really cool for me. I'm a big comic book fan, and a friend of mine, Lauren's also a huge comic book fan too. So you get into this far into it, and there's the Tales of Terror, the cover, and it actually has the actual comic book adaptation of it on the inside. So, and it's not just Tales of Terror. I mean, but we got Morella here from Tales of Terror. This is the Raven, and damn, these are really well done. Really, really well done. Trilogia, man, just extremely, extremely cool stuff. Artwork's amazing here. So yeah, there's stuff on every one of the films here. Stuff on Vincent Price, his plays, his movies, his plays, his life. An excerpt from the 1978 book by Vincent Price. There's three comic books: are Tales of Terror, The Raven, and Tomb of Gia. We got stuff on the other films as well, The Black Cat and the. Oh man, it's just such beautiful pictures. And there's like write-ups on all of this stuff. I mean, Robin Green's short films that are on here actually get write-ups as well. We've got a interview here with Roger Corman that was done in '84 on the set of The Office. Stuff from just some really amazing stuff. Just incredible. This is such a treasure of a book to have, and so proud. I mean, I just wish that Vincent Price was still around to have seen this come to light, and because I can imagine going to a convention and actually bringing this and like having Price like sign it, because it's such an amazing set. Just one of the best things that Arrow's ever put out, in my opinion. It truly is just epically done. So, two sets that I am extremely proud to have in my collection, and that will get much viewing with the movies and the features. It's just such great stuff in here. So, here we go, guys. The Vincent Price 6 Gothic Tales. This is limited, like I think 2,000 or 3,000. The Hammer collection, just amazing stuff. So if you get the chance to get either one of these, I strongly suggest, if you got the money, definitely pick them up. They're really well done. This is really, man, I had a rough day today. At work. It was kind of a hard day. I wasn't feeling the best. I got out and did my taxes. That went okay. Actually, that went really well. And then I got home, and this was waiting for me. Got hit with customs though. I got hit with like $50 in customs for this stuff here, which is crazy. But man. Well, I've got 6 new Arrows in my collection and 21 new Hammer films. So I got a lot of watching to do. I'm a very happy, lucky, blessed guy who's got an amazing better half that knows me better than I know me sometimes. And thank you. So it makes becoming 44 just a little bit easier. And I'll have movies to watch right up to my 45th birthday, I think. And I'm really grateful and blessed, and it was awesome to have these show up. I didn't think they were going to show up before my birthday. My birthday's tomorrow. And but I'm working tomorrow till 6:30, so we're not really doing anything. There's no big plans for my birthday. We did my birthday like the party on Sunday, and it's just mostly relaxing and working now. But now I can actually come home and relax and watch some of my movies and stuff, which is really cool. It's this one makes me think of my dad a lot, actually. And kind of Vincent Price one too. This is stuff that my father would appreciate. My mom actually would too. She would appreciate Vincent Price. But my aunt Thelma, who was the horror fan in my family, she grew up watching a lot of the Hammer and stuff like that. So when she's at her next time, I'll actually may sit down and get her to watch one of these with me. So that'll be kind of cool, because she is always asking me, do you remember this movie? And it's usually a Hammer film that she talks about. So guys, if you haven't seen much of the Hammer stuff, or haven't really got into Hammer yet, I really strongly do recommend that you do check out a lot of their stuff. They did such amazing stuff, and you're truly missing out if you miss out on either one of these sets, because these are just such amazing things. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night, and for me right now, I'm going to drink my tea over there, and I'm going to give my better half a kiss and put these over so that I can maybe watch some features later on tonight after she goes to bed. I'm looking at maybe the Death of Hammer featurette. It's like, looks pretty cool, about an hour long. But right now I'm going to finish off watching the episode of Saturday Night Live I was watching with The Rock, which is really funny. And have a great one, guys. For me right now, it's time for tea. And normally it would be the giant lobster head, but say hello to Harry Potter. So find something. Have a great night. It's time for tea. It's time for tea and recollecting on your favorite films. Straight into Mornings. Be the first time I've seen it since CBC Late Night. That's a big deal. It's years ago.